Hey guys, so I just wanted to make this quick video about Neo becoming the Fall Maiden because I've had this idea for a while and I feel like it's getting closer and closer to coming true. And so yeah, this should be a quick video. I don't want it to be too long, so let's get into it. So the first thing I want to do is kind of go over the Fall Maidens and how they form and or how they transfer powers and everything like that. So first things first, they have to be female. They have to be young, and they have to be in the thoughts of the previous maiden. We've seen the powers transfer 4 times within the show, and it's really only been done correctly twice, I want to say. The first time was with the Fall Maiden, and her name was Amber, I believe, and Cinder stole the powers from her. Salem made a glove. I forget what it's called. I think it was Shadow Hand, or I don't know. It was a Grim Glove. She took the powers from her, literally sucked it from her, and that's how she got her powers. Then we saw Raven. Well, we didn't see her get the powers, but it was implied that she was trying to train the girl who got the powers to use it, and she wasn't strong enough. So I don't know if she stayed in a room or in an environment with her for long enough to where it would transfer to Raven, but she ended up killing her. Then the next time was with Freya. She passed it on to Penny because she mistaked her for Winter. Then we saw Penny pass it on to Winter in the way it, and I think that's how it's supposed to happen. It's supposed to kind of be an intimate type of thing where it's like the previous maiden is saying, I want to give this to you. And we saw that with Penny to Winter. So those are all the ways we've seen the powers transfer. Then the last thing is just that they have to have aura. The only reason why I bring this up is because a lot of people said, oh, Penny can't really have the maiden powers because she's a robot. That's not true because she does have aura. And that's all you really need because Petro said that some of his aura is in her. So that's how she got the maiden powers. Now on to why I believe Neo will be the next Fall Maiden. So, the first thing is she fell into the void. Why is this a big deal? Because she's the outlier of the group. She should not be on that island because everybody's going to be trying to kill her. I don't think they're going to try to kill her, but there's definitely going to be a lot of conflict. And this is a big deal because we're going to see a change of character. I truly believe this is the time where Ruby or someone that's on the island with her is going to break down and say, hey, we're not the reason why Roman died. That's the only reason why she's not on their side right now, is because she's trying to avenge someone who was very close to her, someone that felt like home to her. He died, and she was told that it was because of Ruby. Well, that's going to change because there's no way that she's going to be on this island and she's not going to succeed in killing Ruby. There's just no way. So I think that they're just going to talk to her and say, hey, we're not at fault here. This is all Salem's doing. And then I believe she will change right then and there. Well, it might take a little bit of convincing, maybe a fight scene or two, but I think by the end of Volume 9, she's going to be on their side. Then also, I believe she's the only one that can beat Cinder. There's not a lot of people right now that I believe can beat Cinder. She's very strong, but we see in this last volume, she's getting a lot smarter too. And there's no way Cinder's just going to give up the powers. I don't even know who she would give the powers to, because she really doesn't care about anybody, and she wants all the powers to herself. Not even just the Fall Maiden powers. She wants all the powers to herself. Therefore, I believe the only way to get the powers is to kill Cinder. If you do not kill Cinder, you will never get those powers. I mean, you have to, the maiden has to die no matter what, but meaning like it won't be of a sacrifice for the greater good or anything like that. The only person that I can see doing that, really, without the maiden powers is Neo. Now, I don't think she can kill her one-on-one, but I think that she's really smart, so she'll know how to get the final blow. And, yeah, I think that, because we've seen her twice kind of beat or outsmart Cinder. Okay, she didn't really beat her in Volume 6, but she was very close to it. If Cinder did not have that maiden power, Neo probably would have killed her right then and there. But she had the power, so she got saved. Then, in Volume 8, we saw Neo kind of outsmart her, or not outsmart her, but just kind of blackmail her, I guess is the nicer way to say. She blackmailed her into getting her close to Ruby so that she could kill her, which she failed. But yeah, we've seen that Neo can easily get into Cinder's head, and she's a really strong character as well. I don't think anybody else on that show can get as close to that. The only person that has been close to killing Cinder are two people. And with Pyrrha, it's hard to really say that she did because Cinder was kind of in the lead most of the time, but Pyrrha definitely gave her a tough fight, and the only other person I remember right now is Raven. Raven was the only person that really beat her one-on-one, and just with the main powers. And even in that fight, Raven didn't use it that much from what I remember. So yeah, that's my theory. I believe that Neo will become the Fall Maiden. I'm really hoping for it because she would be an awesome maiden. So yeah, I just wanted to add because I don't think what I said was really that clear. The reason why I think Neo will get the maiden powers is because Cinder will think of whoever killed her last. Because Cinder thinks that she is untouchable. She thinks that nobody can really kill her. So the only way I can see that the powers getting transferred directly is if somebody kills Cinder and she thinks of that person. Because she does not care about anybody else or wants anybody else to get the powers. So that's what the theory is. And if my theories are right, because I have more on them, I think with Winter being the Winter Maiden, Raven being the Spring Maiden, Neo, if she does become the Fall Maiden, and I do believe that Glinda, Good Witch, is the Summer Maiden, if those four people are the four maidens, I think it's going to be a crazy fight. Now, just to also say, I know some people are going to say, no, it's going to be Ruby, because I do believe Team Ruby will become the maidens. I believe everyone except Ruby, because people are saying, oh, well, she already has the silver eyes, and I believe that. I think that with the silver eyes, she probably doesn't need the maiden powers, or she probably won't get it, so that's why I'm saying Neo, because it's a safer bet. But yeah, if those four people, Glinda, Winter, Neo, and Raven, if they're the four maidens, I think that would be pretty awesome. So let me know what you think, likes, and also comment on who you think the Fall Maiden is. If you think it's going to be Neo or somebody else, let me know. And have a great day.